Hello, how are you all out there? I want to thank you for such a warm welcome. My name is Wanda Thomas, and this is Road to Success. I speak on empowerment. Now, you ladies, I just want you to know that you're loved. First and foremost, you love. Do you believe that you love? Do you believe that these people in this place here love you? Or care for you and want the best for you? Can you find that in your heart to believe that? Because if you do, then you are already on the right step of healing. You are already on the right step of being delivered from anything that's been hindering you or may even got you here. And honestly, I mentored down at the youth center. And you guys, wow, you don't realize how good you got it. You don't want to go there. They have you in chains. You can't do anything. You in a pretty much a box, and stuff is shut down a certain time, and it's different, guys. So thank God that they gave you an opportunity to have freedom, and that's a wonderful thing, because liberty is everything to us. Freedom is everything. I don't know what I would do if I didn't have freedom. I really don't. So I just want you all, you know what? Do me a favor. How many of you guys do you guys all socialize, or you got your own little clique? I mean, it's okay. It's okay. You got your own little clique, you know. Okay, so are you sitting next to? It doesn't matter who you sit next to. Can you guys do me a favor? It would really help me a lot. Can you just look at your neighbor to the left and to the right and just say, I'm loved. I'm loved. And with a smile, I'm loved. Because I want you guys to believe that you are loved. Okay? Believe that. I'm so in expectation of looking for you guys to come at it here so empowered and supercharged and taking on the world with a surprise, finishing up school. I know some of you guys are in here, you're 16. You may got one more year in high school. Next, I'm believing, even if you don't, I'm believing that most of you want to go to college. That's what I'm believing. I'm prophesizing that now. Whether you believe that, never thought of it, I'm believing that you all, you want to go to college. You want the best. Nobody wants to be a misfit for the rest of their lives. No one wants to be broke, busted, and disgusted for the rest of their lives. No one wants to be a burden on anyone. And I'm speaking out of my own experience that I always wanted to have my own. My mother taught me how to always, first and foremost, finish school, go to college, or get a job. One or the other. Go to college, a business school, university, or get a job. It was one or the other. But you can't live in her house doing anything. So I was brought up like that. So immediately when I finished school, I was going to college, but I was offered a job at Essex County Welfare at the age of 18. 18 years old in 1983, making $20,000 that a year. That was a lot of money back then for an 18-year-old. Basically. I was I 18? No, I wasn't 18. I'm sorry. I was 20. No, I was 19. I was 19 because I had went to business school. And so that's where I learned my office skills. So I got the job from having completing an interview. I had to make sure my hair was, when I had hair, it was right, and the clothes that I had on was suitable, because I was going to work in an office. Being interviewed back then, it was really different the way it is now. When I look at a lot of people going for interviews, a lot of they're dressed inappropriate, even if it's going to get a job for McDonald's. You don't go and look for a job at McDonald's with your pants down and in jeans and stuff. I guess it's acceptable for today. But when I was coming up, it wasn't acceptable. That was inappropriate. So if you wanted the job looking like that, it wasn't going to do it. But times are different. Anyway, I'm not here to harp on that part right now. But I just want you guys, I want to prepare you guys for the future. You're not children, and you're not yet adults. And I want to prepare you guys. I want to get you ready. I thank YMWCA for having me here this evening, as well as giving me different times and dates that they would like me to come back. Because each time I come back, I'm going to empower you guys. I'm going to give you more information to help you beat this system and help you clean out that toxic that's in you. That toxic is what makes you do the things you shouldn't do. You want to do right, but that toxic are those people that are negative. Sometimes it can be family members. It's your peers in school. You want to do right. You want to go to the library, but then your friend want to go and smoke a joint. You know, in your heart, you really want to go to the library, but you don't want to look like a chump. So that peer pressure kicks in. Well, I'm here to tell you guys, if your friend wants you, instead of you going to the library, and they prefer you to go smoke a joint, and if you say, no, I don't want to, I just want to, go and study, and they calling you names, you know what? You are the bigger person to walk away, because what they're doing, you're giving them power. You're giving them power when you let them call you names and you fall into their trap. Let them call you a name and call you, and when I say call you a name, a punk, or you just scared, so be scared. But you know what? When it's all said and done, they're going to be in trouble, and you're going to be finishing school with a 3.0 or 4.0 average. You're going to be on your way to college, and you know what? 4 years later, you're going to have your degree, your BS or your BA, a bachelor degree, or your associates in your first 2 years. And you know what? That friend who called you names and chumps, I'm sorry to say, they're going to still be smoking their joint or even doing more stuff even heavier, and their lives are going to be a mess. And you're going to be grateful that you learned to just walk away. How many feel that they can just walk away, that really want that powerful life? This generation follows TV and reality, right? The reality shows and TV, and everybody into Beyonce and Jay-Z and the rap, and that's fine. But they got theirs. However they got it, they got theirs. Now, while you amazed over them and fantasizing over them and want they bling and their money, why don't you get your own? Capitalize off of the energy that you can do anything you want on this planet. You can become anything that you want. Believe it. If you believe it, put it in an atmosphere. When you think it, you believe it in your heart. You walk towards it. Walk in your destiny. It's yours for the taking. The world is your oyster within reason. And you don't hurt and people mentally or physically in getting there. You do it with integrity. You do it with in etiquettes. You do it with a peace of mind. Because what God has for each and every one of you, what he has, no man can take away. Only way someone can take it away if you give it away, by not utilizing the tools that's in your power. For instance, young lady, what is it that you like doing? In your hearts of heart, I don't want to say, what do you see yourself doing? I want to ask you, what do you get passion about doing? There's no wrong answer. This is your personal moment. I'm asking you, what do you enjoy doing? What make you feel good when you're doing it? You like sewing? Wow. I had to take that up in class. I hated sewing. You know what I'm saying? I didn't like sewing. But that's your passion. That's what I'm saying. See, me, I only know how to sew a hem. or a split that broke on the on the cut or whatever. You on this on the hem on the seam. I only know how to sew a split that broke on the seam. All of that other stuff putting together, that's not my seam, but it's yours. So now, you know what? Right now, I can give you 100 ways how to utilize those tools that you have, that gift that God gave you, and how you can capitalize off of your passion and make money. You can start making money off of it now. Are you good? Really? Do you think you really that great? Can you show me something after this? If it's okay, can she show me something after this? Because I want to see it for my own eyes. You standing strong on that. You are awesome. Then that's awesome if you standing strong on that. It's awesome. So you can become and do whatever your heart desires. I'm glad to hear that. So, sis, I'm looking for you to do some amazing things. You can do it while you're here now. And when you get out, I'm looking for you to just focus on finishing up school, getting your high school diploma, going to college, or business school, wherever it is. You like sewing, get a scholarship, work hard so you can get a scholarship and you can go to whatever school you want. In the event, let's just say, okay, you don't get a scholarship. There's all kind of resources, little sis. There's all kind of resources out there that can help you get the information you need to get the money that you need or grants to go to the school that you need to go to perfect your craft. And in the meantime, what you're doing right now and you're standing on hard on that you can sew real good. Hey, I'll start making money now by charging my friends and family around you. Where you make your first money is the people who are around you first. And then they'll tell a friend and so on and so forth. And what'll happen is if your craft is that good and they know it's good, when they want something, they're going to come and say, hey, Sonny, can you make me this, make me that? Get a deposit from them. I don't care if you're charging them $20 or $200. If you get 100 people charging, $20, that's already, you just made yourself $2,000. Did I just say that right? Yeah. If you get 100 people with charging $20, you just made yourself $2,000. And that's it. Get 100 people. If you know 100 people, and I'm just giving you the minimal amount because I'm just showing how to capitalize on stuff. We don't always have to charge an arm and a leg. Let them get the material. Let them get the material. And all you paying for is the labor. Whatever it is they want, you paying for the labor. So if it's an outfit that normally will cost about $50 or $100 or something like that, if it'll cost $100, charge them $30. Get your deposit. Get a deposit. Never start something without getting your deposit. Okay, who else have something that sits close on their heart that they're passionate about? You like singing? Can you sing? You want to come up here and hit a note? You want to hit a note? I mean, look, I'm a hands-on person. I'm a big believer. I'm an encourager. I inspire folks. My whole existence is to help anyone that I can with the resources that I have and the resources I know of and resources from folks that has them as well. So my whole existence is to help anyone who asks for help. Okay, so I'm going to leave some material over there, if it's okay with YMCA, for you guys to call, for you guys to, you can email me. I don't know how often you can use the computers, but you can email. I don't know if you guys have phones and stuff, or because you got a lot of freedom in here. You don't want to go to that youth center. Let these doors, when you leave out of these doors, say that you are free and you're never coming back. Let me hear that. I want to hear y'all scream that from the top of your lungs. I'm free and I'm never coming back in here. Believe what you're saying. Turn away from that person who tried to drag you down in the alleyway. That's supposed to be your friend. I'm here to tell you that's not a friend that's trying to bring you down to their level. You're bigger than that. You're smarter than that. You're stronger than that. So anybody who's trying to, that's the toxic in the person. We have to stop thinking, oh, he loves me or she loves me or that's my friend. But yet they're directing you to all of the wrong passages. They directing you in all of the wrong paths. So you have to recognize what's right and what's wrong. Unfortunately, we're living in a parallel world these days. What's right in the world is considered wrong and what's wrong is considered right. Well, I want you young ladies to know what is right without you having to think about it. Understand and know what's right. Okay? I want y'all to get this, guys. I want to see y'all so successful, each and every one of you. I'm believing and I'm trusting that you guys, after you leave out of these doors, you're never coming back into another environment like that. So I want you guys right now, give yourself a round of applause as though you're graduated. Come on. Give yourselves a hand of applause. Come on, because you are special. You are loved. Your parents are waiting for you out there. Your friends who love you, your family members who love you. Don't you know, when we all, and myself, I was once your age, did something that wasn't acceptable, did something that was wrong. I'm going to be honest. I'm not saying I was a goody two-shoe, but I'm going to be honest. I was too afraid of my mother to do anything. Your generation is a little different from my generation. So I was too scared of my mom. It wasn't no cops or anybody I had to worry about. It was the neighbors and my mom, because whatever I did as a child out in the open, if a neighbor saw it, they couldn't wait to grab you by the seat of your pants or your ear and take you to your mother. It was acceptable back then. You couldn't nudge off no grown folk. You couldn't, call a grown person out of their name. It was just taboo. It just, that was a death sentence. Oh my God. I thought of just thinking about it right now just gave me chills the way I was brought up. So we were more in check. Now you had those who got at a point, unfortunately, those are the ones we call the hard-head ones that, you don't learn until it's too late, So I was the type of person that I'm going to learn right now. I didn't like pain. I got whipped. We got whipped. What the government calls abuse today. Well, let me just say I thank God for the abuse. What they call, what we got happened, what happened to us when we got chastised growing up. We got whipped with belts, extension cords. Our parents didn't play. The government calls that abuse today. I thank God for that abuse, because I wouldn't be the person I am today, compassionate, respectful. I've always been a respectful person, even when I was wild and going into my 20s, going through my transition. I went into my transition when I came of age, like 18, 19, because I was such a low-key kid for so long. When I came of age, like 18, 19, that's when I started hanging out and partying and and I lived in the clubs. I worked. I always had a car. I always had money. Always had a bank account. Always had my own. So I didn't have to rely on anybody. That was the beauty of myself that I love, is the fact that I didn't have to rely on anyone, and no one had control of me. See, people have control over you when they know that you got to rely on them and come to them. Me, I had my own. So I paid the cost to be the boss. And no one couldn't tell me anything when I got out of my mom home, of course. No, when I still lived in my mom home, 18, 19, I was respectful and stuff, and was creeping the house after partying all night and hope that she was asleep or wasn't sitting in the kitchen, because I didn't want to be disrespectful. And, and she coming and giving me a a story or or teaching me something. Nobody don't want to hear no story after coming in and you a little woozy, a little tipsy, and all you can do is just sit there and listen, say yes, mom, yes, and and she's giving you all of these different little lesson talks. All you can do is just say yes, ma, yes, you open. I can remember I heard her, she was in her bedroom when I snuck in the house, and I heard her bed move, and I hurried up and jumped in my bed, hit the light off and jumped in my bed with all my clothes on and act like I was asleep, so yes, we was different then. We were really different back then. But, and it's not your fault, guys. It's really not your fault. Unfortunately, it's all of this stuff that's right at your fingertips. And we as adults, to a degree, some part, we play a big part in your downfall as well. We supposed to have been protecting you guys, securing you. And we dropped the ball. Unfortunately, there are no instruction books. No one gave parents instruction books. Parents really did the best they knew how. So don't be too mad at them. Don't hold any grudges. Forgive them. Because in a couple of years, a few years, you guys, you're going to be considered adults. And you're able to get on your own and do those things as an adult do. You can't keep on relying on mom. You can't keep on blaming mom. You're going to have to move forward because what's done in the past, unfortunately, it's done. And you're just going to have to move on and pray and believe that you're going to have a better relationship with your family, with your loved ones, with your parents, So we should be helping one another. We should be there for one another. Okay. So guys, I love you guys, and I want you guys to be successful. So we're going to break in on the second part of this workshop, and I'm going to do role playing with you. Okay. So and how that work is that how the role playing work is that you're coming. I want to get you guys ready for a job. I want to get you guys ready for a job, right? Yeah, I want to get you guys ready for a job interview, how to apply for a job. Now, I have a lot of clothes. I have some clothes over there, and you guys can just slip into them. And we're going to do some role playing. How about that? How does that sound? That sound great? We're gonna do some role playing, and I'm going to be the interviewer. You guys going to be the interviewees coming in for a job. Now, I'm not going to tell you what to do. I want you all to do what you think how you supposed to conduct yourself. So there's some things over there. I want you guys to hop in, and we're gonna move this we're gonna move this quickly. So come on, young lady. Okay, so we're gonna role play. Acting. All right. So, okay. Yes, may I help you? You here to see Wanda Thomas? Okay, 1 second, please. Have a seat. So then, I'm going to come out, playing the third person. And hi, my name's Wanda Thomas, and you are? Okay, Sally, is it? Okay. You have a resume, Sally? No, you don't have a resume? Okay, well then, how did you hear about us? Oh, a friend told you about us? Oh, well, what position did you have in mind? Oh, you don't know? Oh, okay, so a friend told you about us. Do you know what we do? Oh, no? Okay, so a friend told you about us. You don't know what we do, and you don't have a resume. Well, Sally, I want to thank you for coming in. What I will say is, come back with a resume and come back knowing what it is that you would want to do. Does that make sense to you? Okay. All right. I mean, if you come back with a resume, because your resume give me an idea of exactly what you do and what you can do and see if you fit with our company. Okay? All right. Thanks. Thanks, Sally. You have a wonderful day. Okay. Now, can anyone tell me what went wrong? What happened? She ain't have a resume. She didn't know what she want. She just didn't know anything. And was the interviewer, were they still nice and respectful to her, though? And that's what's important, and my point I'm trying to make is a person with social skills and etiquette, doesn't matter how you come and conduct yourself. That person is always going to be respectful and do their role right, their job right. Okay, next, another person. Now, this time, I'm just throw some stuff up in the air and see how fast you guys catch it. I want you to, this time, I'm going to pretend that you have your resume because I know you don't have a resume. And this time I want, Sally ain't have a chance because I didn't give y'all that information. Now I'm throwing it up in the air. I want you kind of put in mind what kind of skills you have. I want you to put in mind that, pretend that you're giving me a resume because I know you don't. So, and if you know what the kind of company we are, that would be great as well. Get creative. I don't have nothing specifically in mind, but get creative when you come up to me, okay? So I gave y'all those few cues for now, okay? So next. Hi, okay. Are you here to see Wanda Thomas? Okay, 1 second. Hi, I'm Wanda Thomas. How are you? And your name? Michelle? Michelle, it's a pleasure meeting you. Have a seat. Did you have problems getting here? No? Okay, good. All right, Michelle, you have your resume? Okay, great. Wow. Well, okay. Oh, you did some retail. You worked at McDonald's? Oh, okay. You did some summer youth camp, teacher, summer camp in the summer. But you watch kids and stuff? Oh, okay. Counseling skill. Oh, and you got retail skills. Okay, great. How many words can you type? Can you type? Oh, okay, about 25. I know you can text fast because you guys can text real fast. Oh, all right. Well, Michelle, what is it? How did you find out about us? Oh, you saw us on Craigslist? Oh, okay. All right. What position are you applying for? Well, okay, you weren't sure. You're not sure what position you're applying for. Well, you saw the Craigslist ad. Okay, so well, I see on your resume you counseled, you was a counselor for the summer. I see you did retail. Well, we're an office, so have you ever did intern or summer camp at an office? Because I know the summer camp children, the youth jobs, the summer jobs, I know they put kids now in a lot of office buildings and stuff like that. So are you familiar with the office surrounding? You know how to fax and make copies and do like a little typing with Microsoft Word, because those are the main apps that's used are Microsoft Word really and Excel. Oh, do you? Okay. All right. Well, you should have put this on your resume though for the future, so amp your resume up. That should have been on your resume because that's good information. Okay. Well, Michelle, thank you for coming in, and I look forward and you'll hear from me. Okay. Your contact information is on here, and hopefully you'll hear from me by next week, because we need a few people to put in this position. Okay. So you have a wonderful day, and thank you for coming in. Okay. So now, what do you think about that? Let me hear you all opinions. She had a resume, right? She didn't know what she wanted, but she was eager to learn, right? Okay. All right. So this is what I want to do with you guys next time. I'm going to leave. I don't know what y'all do on your computer time, but Is it okay if I leave them a little project so when I return next time, give them something to work with or whatever? Okay, I'm going to leave y'all a format of a resume, okay? And you can use the wording. It doesn't matter. Put things that is realistic, that you see yourself doing. Just use the resume as a format to set it up. I want to see each and every one of you guys the next time I come back. I'm going to leave y'all with this little project. So the next time I come back, you'll have you all have a resume, and I want y'all to put all of the things. Doesn't matter if you haven't done it. I wanted to see it on your resume. Say if you are a singer, you like singing, put it on there anyway. We're in role playing right now, and I want to kind of get y'all to where you really one day going to be in this position, and one day soon, because you guys are like what, 15, 16. You got 1 year, 2 years in school left. When you finish, you're either going to be in college or working, one or the other, or working and then going to night school or whatever. So I want to get you guys ready now. I want to get y'all ready now. They don't teach you in college how to run your own business or create your own business. They teach you in college how to work for other people. My job, I'm teaching you how to get prepared for college as well as work to get a job so you can get creative. The more creative you get, the more hands-on you do, the more creative you're going to get, and you're going to start learning, wanting to build your own money, make your own money. So you got to start from somewhere. You know, you see on the YouTube all the time with 9-year-old maid, making money from a design they made. You know, those are the fortunate ones. I want to get you guys there. I want y'all to start thinking about and pondering and capitalizing on your gifts that you all have. You don't have to wait. I'm here. You have the best resource factory right here in front of you. What I don't know, I know someone who do know. And if they don't know, I can research it. But it ain't too much when it comes to business that I don't know. How to build your own business, how to capitalize off the things right here in your own community, the things that's right here in your own mind that you took for granted because you didn't think anyone wanted to hear you. Okay, so I'm leaving. I'm getting ready to go, guys, and I just want to thank you for just giving me this wonderful opportunity to spend with you. And I just so look forward to coming back and working with you guys, because you're going to be so powerful when you leave from here. It's going to be amazing. And I want you guys to stay in touch with me when you do leave, however I can help you, whatever it is that you need. As far as when it comes to your education, come for a job, whatever I can help you with, or however I can help you, I'm a phone call away. I'm a email away, a text message away, the whole nine. Okay. Again, I'm Wanda Thomas, and this is Road to Success. And you can go to www.roadtosuccess1.com. That's www.roadtosuccess1.com. I want to thank you, and I want to thank you for having me, guys. And you give yourself a round of applause because you did an awesome job. We just did a little bit of role playing, and I just dropped some stuff in your spirit just to see how to get a feel. So to let you know, this is what's going to be awaiting you guys when you get out there. Okay. So I thank you, and you have a wonderful and blessed week. Okay. Bye-bye.